Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Let me introduce myself. My name is Fani Noviani. You can call me Fani. I'm from Informatic Engineering. In here I will tell you about calculus, specifically limits. As for your high school student, we should have preparation about calculus in order to be familiar to it when we get to college. This presentation will teach you a basic topic about calculus, the limits, and its theorems. This also intends to make solving limits from a hard stuff to an easy one. What are limits? Limits are used to describe the value of the function at a certain input in terms of its value at nearby input.
Next, this is limit theorems. They are consistent formula, and we will discuss their examples one by one. Formula 1. Limit k as x approaches c is k. The example, limit 4 as x approaches 2 is 4. The solution, since 4 is a constant, the limit of 4 as x approaches 2 is 4. Formula 2. Limit x as x approaches c is c. The example, limit x as x approaches 7 is 7. The solution, by observing the given and the limit, we could obviously say that the limit of x as x approaches 7 is 7. But the real explanation is that we substitute limit x by the value of x, which is 7. Formula 3. Limit k of x as x approaches c is k multiplied by limit of x as x approaches c. The example, limit 5x as x approaches 6. The solution, we use the limit format to convert it. Now that we have limit x, we can substitute it by the value of x, which is 6. Then perform the indicated operation. So, the final answer is the limit of 5x as x approaches 6 is 30. Formula 4. Limit of x plus or minus gx as x approaches c is limit of x as x approaches c plus or minus limit gx as x approaches c. The example, limit 3x squared as x approaches 2 plus 4x. The solution, we use limit 4 to have a new operation. Now we have two equations or functions which we need to simplify. Based on the functions, we could use limit 3 on both of them to solve it. After we used limit 3 on both functions, we got limit x squared and limit x, which we could substitute by the value of x. Perform the indicated operations, then the final answer is the limit of 3x squared plus 4x as x approaches 2 is 20. Formula 5. Limit of x multiplied by gx as x approaches c is limit of x as x approaches c multiplied by limit gx as x approaches c. The example, limit 3x squared as x approaches 2 multiplied by 4x. The solution, we first use limit 5 and then limit 3 to the two new functions. We use substitute the value of x to limit x squared and limit x and perform the indicated operations. Then the final answer is the limit of 3x squared multiplied by 4x as x approaches 2 is 96. Formula 6. Limit of x divided gx as x approaches c is limit of x as x approaches c divided limit gx as x approaches c. Provided gx not equal to 0. The example, limit 2x divided 4 as x approaches 8. The solution, we use limit 6 to convert the given. We derive to two different limits. We use limit 3 on fx and limit 1 on gx. It is now simplified, so we can substitute and perform the indicated operations. Then the final answer is the limit of 2x divided 4 as x approaches 8 is 4. Formula 7 limit of x degree n as x approaches c is limit of x as x approaches c degree n. The example limit 2x plus 3 square as x approaches 3. The solution, we use limit 7, then we use limit 3 to 2x only, just like on previous example. We substitute and use the indicated operation. Finally, we would get the square of it. The final answer is the limit of 2x plus 3 squared as x approaches 3 is 81. Formula 8, limit of x degree n root as x approaches c is degree n root limit of x as x approaches c. Provided if limit of x as x approaches c greater than 0 when n is even. The example, limit 2x plus 5 square root as x approaches 2, and the solution, we first use limit 8, then we use limit 3 in the term 2x only, and we just copy 5. Then we substitute and add 5, we get its square root. So the final answer would be the limit of square root of 2x plus 5 as x approaches 2 is 3.
I think that is enough. Thank you for your attention. I hope this lesson can help you to solving the limits problem. Once again, thank you very much. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.